Hey guys, original Boris here. As you can see, it is a little bit of snow, not much, mostly just fog. It's very cold today. So just got off work and I'm about to go pick up Max. But I got a little black smudge right there on the lens. Can't remove it, but I'll try to get that cleaned later. But anyway, this morning, gonna tell a story about something that happened this morning. This morning, I get up at 3:30 every morning because I have to be to work by 5. And I'm one of those type of people that has to be up for a while. I'm not one of those that jumps up out of bed and hurries up and rushes to work. I have to get up, be awake for a little bit, and then I head out. So I usually get up about 3:30 to head to work. About 4:20, I went outside to warm up my car because it was very cold. Just like you can see right now, how it is really foggy. So it's very cold outside. So anyway, woke up this morning and to heat up the car. And about last May, I had a burglary at my house. So I've been extra cautious around my neighborhood. There's been some crime in the neighborhood lately, so I've been extra cautious. But I had some burglars in my house last May. I woke up in the middle of a burglary. I had my son staying with me that night. Called the cops. The police department is less than a mile from my house, and it still took them about 30 to 45 minutes to get to my house as I was having this burglary. But anyway, eventually they left the house. I think I scared them off when I started screaming my son's name. But ever since that attempted burglary, I should say, they didn't get anything last May, I have been extra cautious around my house. So when I go out early in the mornings, like at 5:40, I kind of look around, especially in my area, because you never know. Even though it may seem safe, it's not always safe. So always have my eyes open. This morning when I went out at 4:40, I noticed that there was a car at the corner of the street by my house. So I kind of looked at them, and they kind of stood there. They weren't moving. They were just sitting there. So I was watching them, and next thing I know, they sped up around the corner and they parked right in front of my house. And they were just sitting there staring at me for a long time, and I was just kind of staring at them back. Kind of a dumb thing to do, because you never really know what people are going to do. But I just stood there staring at them, and next thing I know, they back up and they pull up into my alley, and they're kind of standing right in front of my house where I'm standing. I tried to get near them, and they kind of started moving away slowly, and they started kind of playing like this cat and mouse game with me at 4:20 in the morning, like I said. Convenient time, right? So I was kind of not trying to get too close to them, but at the same time, they were just starting to get on my nerves. Every time I'd get near them, they'd drive away. Finally went inside and I grabbed my cell phone because I was going to call the cops. I started thinking about the burglary that I had last May, and all the crime that's been happening in the neighborhood. Last week, there was a big gang fight, and some gunshots were fired. So I should have just ran in the house when I saw the car and that it came close to my house, but I didn't. Ran inside to grab the phone, and they took off. About 10 minutes later, I look out the window. My car was heating up. Look out the window, and once again, that car is parked at the corner, facing towards my house. And I looked out the window. I know they probably saw me, and I waited another 5 minutes because when I went out there again after 5 minutes, I had to get to my car eventually. I didn't call the cops, even though I should have, but I was already thinking that I was going to be late to work, even though that should have been the last thing on my mind. But went outside, they were gone. Left for work, went to the convenience store to get something, and after I left the convenience store, bought my energy drinks for the day. I had this bad gut feeling, so I drove back to my house right before work, and there was nobody there, but still has me wondering what exactly it was. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open, because I guess across the street from my house is considered the ghetto. It wasn't that bad of an area until a couple of years ago. It's gotten pretty bad with the crime. There's been a couple of murders in the area. murders probably in the last couple of years, about within 5 blocks of my house. So kind of been keeping my eyes open. Still don't know what that was all about this morning. So I will keep an eye out again tomorrow morning. If they are there, I'm gonna take the camera out, see if I can maybe get a zoom in on their license plate, get a zoom in on the car, and try not to go out. Like that was a stupid move that I did this morning, but I didn't really think about it at the time. But anyway, we'll see if they're there tomorrow, and if they are, then I'll get them on video, and you'll see who they are and what exactly they're doing at my house. Maybe, I don't know if it's the burglars that were in my house in May and they just want to come back, or just some more young kids trying to cause some problems. There was like 3 days ago, right here on the corner that I'm passing right now, right here. 3 days ago, this is about 4 blocks from my house. There were 2 kids walking down the street, and they had like 10 gangbangers gang up on them. You know, it takes 10 to attack 2. But so gotta keep my eyes wide open. That's actually my house right there. Over there's actually my house. So that's how close I am to the incident that they had a couple days ago. But anyway, just a quick video vlog letting everybody know what happened. If I see them again, like I said, I will record it and I will post it. But for now, that's just what happened to me last night, or this morning, and keep my eyes wide open. Better safe than sorry, right? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my story. Stay tuned for more, and if anything else happens, you'll hear an update. At least I have the footage, right?